Psalms 34:18 and 22 in the NLT. The Lord YAHAWASHI is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord YAHAWASHI comes to the rescue each time. For the Lord YAHAWASHI protects the bones of the righteous. Not one of them is broken. Calamity will surely destroy the wicked, and those who hate righteousness will be punished. But the Lord YAHAWASHI will redeem those who serve him. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor and power unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Arachah, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace salutations to the elect of Israel. Sirach 2. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him. Depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. It's that patience that we have to have. We got to have that patience. Patience is suffering. We got to suffer. It's just what it is. Continue to suffer, endure. Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Men, you are accepted. You're an acceptable man. You are accepted. An acceptable man in the furnace. What is it? Gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Yeah, it's burning you. It's burning our asses up. This is just for those who go through what they go through. You feel me? All right. Believe in him. He will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Job said what? Though he slay me, yet I trust him. It's good time. Job 13 and 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. That's right. He checked himself. You know what I'm saying? He had to stay on the path. He had to stay. This is the way I got to be. I got to stay this way, regardless of what is going on around me and in my life. Listen, YAHAWASHI Yahushai knows. Everyone's been talking about it. We're coming into a time where it's going to be you and YAHAWASHI Yahushai. Period. 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 That's what it is, and that's what it's going to be. I'm telling you, man, every day I hate this fucking place. I hate Babylon the Great so fucking much. I hate this place. I do. I hate it so much. But you know what, though? Clock's ticking on these people, man. It's just ticking on this place. Esau's crashing out. He knows his time's up. When everybody else is walking around here dancing and checking the clues to what's going on, their asses are done. And then it's us, the righteous, the ones that are going through this furnace of affliction, because we know that we're suffering all things for the election. Let's get that too. Second Timothy 2 and 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead in him, we shall also live in him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will deny us. Let me tell you something. We can't deny YAHAWASHI. Let me tell you a little story. Might have been a year ago. You know, I mean, I always have financial problems. I don't give a damn if I'm doing the right thing and people talk to me like, like I'm over here uh buying bitches and pizza and liquor and shit. Like, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here doing the best the fuck. So I was in a hotel, I had to get out. It's fine. But I wasn't getting paid till like the next day. And then I would have been able to get back to where I was. And I remember it was myself and Ruddy and two bags, so bag of clothes, and the other bag had Ruddy's litter box and food in it. And I remember I was outside in the rain and next to a McDonald's, like talking to all the other homeless people. And it was raining hard, and I had no place to go. So I was like sitting under this awning uh, at the McDonald's, and it was cold, but I was good. Like, I wasn't scared. I was good. And I remember some stinking Edomites with small hat came up to me, and and he was out there, giving people, you know, food and different things and all that. And when I started having a conversation, and then this Edomite completely went into this place where um, talking about started talking about the Israelites. I shut him down. And he clearly looked at me and knew that I knew who I was in the name of the Lord. He was like, "There's people out here who are uh, calling on the wrong name of the Lord. His name is da da da." And I was like, "That's not his name." I said, "I know the true name of the Lord. His name is YAHAWASHI, and there's nothing that's going to make me change that otherwise." And he just shut the fuck down. You understand what I'm saying? It could have been an easy little pussy ass moment for me to be like, "Oh no, you're right. Oh, let me get whatever you have for me, Esau. Fuck you." Yo, man, don't nobody know what you go through except Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You feel me? Because when all this shit is said and done, that's all it's gonna be is you and him. It's you and him right now. Let's get this Joshua one now. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this one long, man, because I just hate this place, man. I hate this place so much. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai thy God is with thee, so whithersoever thou goest. It's a command. Didn't I command you to be strong and of good courage? That's what we're supposed to have. We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be courageous. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is with us. He's with those who just be like, God damn. And every turn is just like, man, don't even trip. Don't even trip. I'm telling you, man. It's the damn demons, man. Every single day, these damn demons. It's okay though. It's okay. Because if you don't trust in the Lord, man, you do. Let's finish up Sirach 2, and then I'm done. Where did I leave off at? Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Order thy way aright. Realize that we can't do nothing without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Realize that there's no other way for us to do any of this without him. We need to have the faith that just says, that looks in the face of these mountains and just says, fuck you. If that's what the Lord said, we have a faith of a sand of mustard seed, say this mountain, go over it, man, let's get that. And that's what I'm going to end on. Because I didn't want to make this long, but I wanted to put something out. Yeah, yeah, Mark 11 and 23. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever, which are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who believe on the name of YAHAWASHI, who the world Italy calls God, Yahweh, He is. He is, I am, He is. Bahashem, in the name of, this is all Hebrew. YAHAWASHI, Yah, He delivers, He saves. Who? His people, the Israelites. That whosoever the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Americans, Native Americans, shall say unto this mountain. Let's get that Mark 11 and 23 in the letter. See, you get a little meat off the bone now. For verily, for verily I say unto you that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his mind, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. That's right. Can't be praying, can't be having no doubt, dude.
Strong's G 3735. Arras.
Aras.
Arras.
Aras. You hear now. Yo. Okay. Okay. This amount. Okay. Let's look at it here in 11. Once again, about an immovable thing. You believe it. That's what I'm saying. We gotta have fuck. We gotta look this stuff in the face and say, fuck, you, this is what I believe. I assure you, Mark 23, Mark 11 and 23, so I assure you and most solemnly say to you, whosoever says to this mountain, be lifted up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart in the heavenly and God's unlimited power, but believes that what he says is going to take place, it will be done for him in accordance to God's will. For this reason, I am telling you, whatsoever things you ask for in prayer in accordance to God's will, believe with confident trust that you have received them and they will be given to you. Pray, believe, fight, no doubt, none at all, none at all. Let's go back to this when we started. Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord YAHAWASHI is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. But the righteous person faces many troubles. That goes to James 1, talking about, we call them the various trials. It's the working of our patience, right? And let me get that too. See, you can't go out there. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. The Lord's like, no, you're not. James 1 and start at 1. I like that. Testing of your faith. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahawashi and Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Let's read this over here in the AMP. They tell us we're not Hebrew Israelites. James, a bond servant of God and of the Lord Yahawashi and Mashiach, to the 12 Hebrew tribes scattered abroad among the Gentiles and the dispersion. Consider it nothing but joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you fall into various trials. Be assured that the testing of your faith through experience produces endurance, leading to spiritual maturity and inner peace. I did a lesson about that speaking on spiritual maturity recently. and let endurance have its perfect result, and do a thorough work, so that you may be perfect and completely developed in your faith, lacking nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom to guide him through a decision or circumstance, he is to ask of our benevolent God, who who gives to everyone generously and without rebuke or blame, and it will be given them. Remember those who. So yeah, and keep on reading down. Keep on reading down. I'll get this last one here. Remember those who are in prison as if you were their fellow prisoner, and those who are mistreated, since you also are in the body and subject to physical suffering. There it is. You're subject to it. That's what it is. Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord YAHAWASHI is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord YAHAWASHI comes to the rescue each time. For the Lord YAHAWASHI protects the bones of the righteous. Not one of them is broken. Calamity will surely destroy the wicked, and those who hate righteousness will be punished. But the Lord YAHAWASHI will redeem those who serve him. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. No one. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. Let's get this last three of Surah 2. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. You got to stay on the path. You got to stay believing, stay patient. I know it's easier said than done, but this is just what's required of us. And ye that fear the Lord, hope in good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Now look at this. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did ever any abide in his fear and was forsaken? For, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? We are to be crying out to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai through all this stuff. Even when things are gravy, still call out. Still call out. Still call out. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. But listen to this right here. Woe be to faithful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. James talks about how we can't be double-minded. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. And I told that heathen to kiss my ass, and I stayed out there in that rain, and the next morning I had to get through it. Ruddy and I fell asleep in McDonald's when it opened up, and the next day I was able to go to that part-time job where I was working at because the manager was cool as a fan, but the Spirit of the Lord had him let me keep. Ruddy and I were in the back. You know what I'm saying? And then when the check came through, I was out and I was able to get back into a place and be dry. So let's just keep enduring. I just wanted to share that because, you know, somebody needs to hear this. Shit, I need to hear it. These lessons are for me anyway. I post them, and Lord willing, they're edifying, and I hope people, hope the Lord brings people to them. But as of right now, I hope these are pleasing to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But these are for me, Jack. These are for me. These are for me, Jack. Surah 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with his law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in thy sight. Because we do got to talk to you, man. We got to talk to you. We be so upset sometimes, man. But we do got to humble ourselves before you. I know we're supposed to go boldly to you. boldly, and that's just in believing that we're going to get what we've asked for. We do got to humble our minds. We do got to humble ourselves because we are standing in front of an infinite power who can crush us. Throughout 2 and 18, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. Lord, willing this lesson was edifying to the elect. I want to give all glory and honor and power unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Arachakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the elect of Israel. It's your brother Yalad coming back with another one. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect and to those who need to hear this. Let this be an exhortation to you that, yeah, we all go through this. Oh, there's one more thing I want to end on. One thing I wanted to end on. Because I was thinking about this the other day. I was meditating on this. Yeah, this is what I was meditating on the other day. And I was like, yeah, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such. Let's go. I gotta go do something. But I had to get this out. Because I was thinking about this all morning. Let's read over here in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. No temptation, regardless of its source, has overtaken or enticed you that is not common to human experience, nor is any temptation unusual or beyond human resistance. But God is faithful to his word. He is compassionate and trustworthy, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability to resist. But along with the temptation, he has in past and is now and will always provide a way out as well, Salakia, so that you will be able to endure it without yielding and will overcome temptation with joy. Let's read this over here. There hath no temptation taken you, but as is common to man, but the Heavenly Father is faithful, to who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but with temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. See, this is the thing, right? I know a lot of us be like, man, I can't take this no more. But he's telling us right here that we can. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna end it on this. So it's like I exercise and I got out of work and this morning and I did a boot camp and then I went right into a cycling class. And see, that's how I deal with my pain. I just destroy my body. I put myself through pain. I put myself through rigorous workouts. That's what I do. When I'm stressed out, you know what I mean? And this is starting to, I'm starting to let this shit really get to me. I'm like, let me go work out. I pray that I got to go work out. You know what I'm saying? I pray, I watch a lesson. Let me get my ass in the gym. And, and I did the boot camp and I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This sucked, but this was good. And then I was like, oh, let me, they're like, oh, we're all going over to the cycling class. And I was like, cycling class? And I was like, all right. So then I end up, and the funny thing about it is like I'm a janitor there. You know what I mean? And it's like, I clean everything. So I'm like cleaning everything, and I'm just like, oh, this is the room that stinks. Like this room stinks. Like it stinks in there. Like it's nothing but sweat and hard work in there. You can smell it. But there's fans, but there ain't no, this is a place. This is a place that needs to have a window. You gotta crack a window. So, and it stinks. It smell like feet, and sweat and ass. Anyway, and it really stinks. And I was riding that bike, man. What are you saying about it? Here's what I'm saying. I finished the class. It was hard, and I was. Don't laugh at me because like a half hour in, I was like, Half hour in, my legs are burning, my ass is hurting from the bike seat, and I'm just crying to the Lord, like in my mind, like I'm like Lord, I'm like y'all watching me outside, like I was like, please get me through this workout, you know what I'm saying? But then I started praying about everything I've been going through and everything that's been bothering me. You know what I mean? But I don't know about y'all, but I know that I feel closer to the Lord when I am in this pain, when I am in this suffering. Mm. Gotta break, gotta break ourselves down to get closer to the Lord. Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord YAHAWASHI is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord YAHAWASHI comes to the rescue each time. For the Lord YAHAWASHI protects the bones of the righteous. Not one of them is broken. Calamity will surely destroy the wicked, and those who hate righteousness will be punished. But the Lord will redeem those who serve him, and no one who takes refuge will be condemned. Word also says what? That the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and safe, and is safe. You are tougher than you think. That's what I was going with that thing. I finished the thing. I didn't stop. I finished it with a hurt ass and covered in sweat and burned about 700 calories. Hell of a way to start the morning. You're tougher than you think. I know a lot of times we're like, why you choose me? He chose us. The Lord doesn't make mistakes. He chose us because you're the person for the job. We all got our own individual jobs, but you're a person for the job that he has you for. You're stronger than you think. Shalom.